Hello everyone, I'm Lalsa and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today guys we'll be seeing some very interesting topic which is about assets of credential type. So previously in my previous video we have created a text asset and we have showcased a quick demo on how to retrieve it from Studio. So if you have not watched that video, I suggest you to go to that video, watch it, and then come to this. So without further delay, let us start with the assets type of credentials. So guys, first let us create an asset. I'm coming to my cloud.uipath.com and I'm going to my orchestrator. Post which, in my workspace, I would want to create an asset. So how do you create an asset? Come to assets and hit on add asset and hit on create a new asset. Okay, and let us say okay, I have this pop-up. Let us say login credentials service now. Okay, one thing you will have to observe here is guys, once you give the asset name, by default the type is selected as text and you will have a text box here. But the moment you change it to credential, you will find something called username and password, because whenever you're saving a credential asset, it will have a username and password, and that type of an asset is only treated as a credential asset. Okay, so description, let us say saves the credentials of my ServiceNow account. Okay, now we will have to specify our username here. So let me say it is Lalsa MBL. And let us give a password here. Okay, so what did we do now? We have created an asset and we have named the asset as login credentials for ServiceNow. We have chosen the type to be credentials and we gave a description also. I gave the username as lalsamdl and password I gave it as UiPath1234, say suppose. Okay, so now let us hit on create. As you see, there is an asset which is created called login credentials ServiceNow. So let us go back to the studio. And to retrieve the credential assets from the orchestrator, the activity you will have to use is get credential. Once you drag and drop this, guys, it will ask you for an orchestrator folder path. So just choose it to be workspace and it will ask you for the credential name. The moment you choose this workspace, automatically it will detect the credential type of asset which is saved in your workspace. So for now, let us select login credentials. Once you select it, you got to save the output somewhere, right? So go to the properties panel. It is asking me for two names, one to save the username, other to save the password. So let us come here, hit on Control K and say username and hit on enter. For password, Control K and save it as password. Okay. One important thing you will have to note here is once you create both of these variables here, guys, if you come to the variables panel, you will be able to see that username is created as a string, but password is created as a secure string. And that is the beauty of UiPath. Your password is safe and secure. So let me show how. Let us try to print this in a message box. So let us first try to print username. Let me hit on save and let me run this. Perfect. The username which we gave here in the orchestrator was Lalsa MVL and that has been printed. So hit on OK. It has been printed successfully because the username is saved as a string. Now what if we do the same thing for printing the password? Let us see what UiPath will do. It is prompting it as system.security.secureString. So you can never print a variable of type secure string in a message box. Okay, that is how UiPath is protecting and ensuring the security of the variables you are saving either in the orchestrator or in your configuration files. That brings me to the end of this video, but in the next video, you will see how do you retrieve the password from the orchestrator once, right? Stay tuned and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much.